Boy, isn't that a sight to behold. Hi guys, Dior's here. So the rest of my lead that I ordered has finally come in. So we'll go ahead and get on to it. I guess starting out real quick here. So I ordered some very, very expensive 5.56 rounds manufactured by Freedom Munitions. And yes, these are actual 5.56 rounds. So what I ordered was some five. It's actually very unusual because you're usually only going to find these in 223, but ordered 5.56 with the Hornady VMAX projectile 60 grain. And for those of you who do not believe me, that these are 5.56, as you can see by the head stamp on the end of the round here, it is a 5.56. So I finally finished up filling up this damn ammo can of the Hornady VMAX 5.56, and needless to say, this is a very expensive ammo can. Took me pretty much almost this entire year trying to get it filled up, all the way up until now. This roughly $1.27 a round, which is what they went for. You know, when include sales tax and the cost of shipping. You're looking at about $2,000 worth of ammunition right there. Be $1,988. I guess if you want to throw in the price of this mil surplus ammo can, yes, it is mil surplus. I guess I just evens it out to an even 2,000. And then I finally got around to finishing up filling up this. This is my 22 long rifle ammunition. I have yet to get a chance to count this out, but I will. But I estimate this to be between 6,000 and 7,000 rounds of 22 long rifle. Yeah, let me tell you, I'm pretty certain even English shooting would get a hard on if he had this much ammunition. And for those of you who don't know, English shooting is a English gun channel for my Canadian and American friends. He's, as I understand, the largest gun related YouTube channel in England. That's why I make jabs at him. So, I mean, I guess those are large numbers compared to mine, right? Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and take this stuff off the table. But, yeah, like I said, I had some rounds left over when I filled up that ammo can. So I'll probably just fill up a magazine, and then the miscellaneous rounds, I'll just, I guess I'll go ahead and shoot them out of my gun. What the hell, right? But this is 1,566 rounds of 5.56. So I feel pretty proud of that. And that's stacked 3 layers deep. All right. Got a pocket full of shells, quite literally. Anyhow, so on to the rest of the ammunition I purchased. And I'll get around to why I've got these 2 firearms sitting out here. So I went and bought more ammunition off of freemunitions.com. Now, for those of you who don't know, Freedom Munitions is a Idaho-based company that not only, retails ammunition, but they also manufacture their own ammunition. So oftentimes whenever stuff sells out on their website, they're usually left with stuff that they loaded, and that's their own store brand, basically. So that's what I bought. Bought a lot of store brand ammunition. I guess starting out here on the 45 auto, I bought 450 rounds of 200 grain ball ammo. Now, this is remanufactured ammunition. Um, I get that remanufactured ammunition has a bit of a stigma, as some people like to think it's not as reliable. That's only true if it's like a hand load. As hand loads, somebody hand loading in their shed or their garage, that's a completely different story. Um, there's usually not a whole lot of what do we want to say, quality control. I've heard plenty of stories of people loading ammo, just going through the motions, loading up a whole bunch of it, and they forget to put powder in one of the rounds of ammo. So that stuff does happen. As far as this goes, all this is once fired brass that people picked up off the local gun range. They sold back to Freedom Munitions. Freedom Munitions turned it around, cleaned up the brass, decapped the brass, put new primers in, and basically loaded it with new powder, new, like I said, new bullets, and voila, new ammunition. And as I understand it, all went through the same processing equipment that would have processed virgin ammunition, basically. So, like I said, 450 rounds of ball ammo remanufactured, and then 250 rounds of remanufactured hollow point. And I'll get into why I went with this remanufactured stuff versus buying new stuff. This stuff pretty much is brand new, minus the fact that the case has already been used, and I got different cases. This is a S&B, and I believe this is a Winchester. So, like I said, they're all mixed as far as the different head stamps as far as the ammunition goes. You got obviously got S&B, Winchester, Federal, PMC, all the different manufacturers. Like I said, they've got their, like I said, they're all the brass casings are all mixed together. And I will say this much: they are at least consistent in making sure that they have one single size primer, because some of this ammunition, and Federal especially, they like to use the smaller primers. So, but yeah, so they're consistently the same, minus the fact that there's going to be different head stamps. Okay, so like I said, pretty much brand spanking new. I spent $25 a box for 50 on the ball ammo, which shit, that's like pre-COVID prices right there. In fact, hell, that was the prices I was spending over 7 years ago when I first got into shooting. I was buying 50 round boxes of 45 auto ball ammo for $25. Remington UMC. Yeah, and then this was $27 a box. Granted, these are probably not the best hollow points, but as far as I can tell, like, I've picked up quite a few of them. I looked. I mean, they're pretty consistent as far as the way they've been machined out, and they're nice. They've been polished really nice shine to them, nice glow, and like I said, I don't know. There might be a possibility if a person had to use this in self-defense that the cavity could prematurely close up just because it's not bored out wide enough. But, it's whatever. To me, a hollow point's a hollow point, so it doesn't really matter what the style is. Yeah, $27 a box, man. That's fucking great. That's awesome. And like I said, basically these are like $2-3 cheaper a box because they're remanufactured. They're using once fired brass. It's remanufactured ammo. So like I said, it's not hand load. It's good stuff. Not bad. Anyhow, let me move on. Got a different shotgun. So I bought, I believe, 300 rounds of shotgun ammo. Again, freemunitions.com. This is their Extreme brand. So Down here by the slugs, I got a total of 100 slugs. Slug ammo is pretty expensive, but these guys weren't too outrageous. They were about practically on par what I was spending in the stores. So they're going for about $1 and change thereabouts. So not exactly pre-COVID, but back when I used to buy this stuff at Walmart, like the Federal Winchester slugs at Walmart, be spending about $1 and $1.07. If you include sales tax per round. So, like I said, not too terrible. And then the buckshot here. There's about 200 rounds of buckshot. So I got different kinds of slugs and buckshot. So this is the full power slug, hollow point slug. It's 1 ounce slug, rifled. Like I said, this is the full power slug. So this is the shoulder killer. And then this is reduced recoil slug, same deal, 1 ounce rifled slug, Foster style slug, hollow point-ish. Those are kind of shallow hollow points in my opinion. And got some 9-piece double-aught buckshot. I got 3 boxes of the full power stuff, and then these orange shells. These are the reduced recoil double-aught buckshot 9-piece. Like I said, pretty much the same as these guys here. Just these are less likely to kill a shooter's shoulder. All right, just bring the camera out. So got this all set up. I was, honest to God, before I started filming this video, I was actually hoping that one of my guns would be back from the gunsmith, but unfortunately, it's still there. They're still working on it. I did get to look at it though. Like the gunsmith did show me what they did with it so far. I'm having it Cerakoted. I'm not going to tell you what color, but let me tell you, it looks awesome. It looks super awesome. I mean, you know how this gun right here, this shotgun looks awesome right here. That other shotgun, oh my God, I cannot wait to show you. I cannot wait to show you guys what that thing's going to look like. So my Winchester here is going to have to be the stand-in, while my European American Armory Ackard Churchill 612 Remington 870 clone is at the gunsmith getting a new Cerakote job done to it. I know, crazy I'd spend that much money on a $200 shotgun, but wanted to make it look nice. And this is, let me tell you, I mean, this right here, this would be a pretty neat little starter kit for somebody who is either just getting into prepping or basically having to start all over from square one. Cover most of your bases as far as self-defense and home defense goes. Yeah, I can't say 1911 is my personal number one choice, but they're proven guns, and there's a reason why they're still in production now. Lastly, not really exactly related to the ammo purchase, give you guys a quick update since I was not able to give you an update the last time I did a Winchester shotgun video. So, bought a tap and drill set, tapped and drilled some holes to attach a weaver rail to the receiver of my Winchester. Original plan, I was actually going to put a ghost ring sight on there, but that front sight actually sits so damn low to the barrel that it actually lines up, by accident, lines up perfect. I don't know how well I get that with the camera. Lines up perfect with that notch in the middle of the weaver rail. So, yeah, it was a mistake that actually worked pretty well. So, and I added the XS big dot sight that White Indian Grateful Peasant suggested that I get. I went and added that. It glows in the dark. Pretty high visibility. It's actually a nice bead sight. Like I said, it lines up perfectly with the Weaver rail. And basically, this Weaver rail just gives me some options if I want to just run with it stock with just iron sights, or I could mount a RMR on there, rail mounted red dot. For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because I sure as hell didn't know what the hell that was when I first heard that. Um, yeah, like I said, gives me options, but I think more than likely I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. Just run bead sight, iron sights with Weaver rail right here. And this Weaver rail is actually meant for a Mossberg shotgun, but as you can tell, I like I said, I got it mounted to my Winchester because, well, lo and behold, they don't make Weaver rails, aftermarket Weaver rails for Winchesters, at least not anymore. They might have back in the day, but might be able to find them for like a Winchester SXP. But this is not an SXP. This is that crappy hunting shotgun. Well, that's the way it started out as, an unloved, crappy hunting shotgun that I went and did a lot of custom gunsmithing and then took over to the gunsmith to have them Cerakote. So, yeah, anyhow, enough about that. But anyhow, yeah, like I said, that's a good starter kit, for somebody who's just, like I said, either starting over from scratch or, like I said, just starting out. Anyhow, that's all I got. I'm Diorce. I'm out. You guys have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.